Welcome back. I am going to go again and try the fairy flower. And I'm going to use different colors. I'm going to use primary cyan, Diaxazine violet, and phthalo green. And I have them already mixed up in my cups. My white is Julie's Bloom Paste. And I have a clear push, which isn't what you would normally do, but I do plan to suck out that center and hopefully get something good. So I'm going to, first of all, show you my white. So it is really quite opaque. I mean, if you tip it right over, it will go a little clear. Not a lot, but a little. And not clear. It'll become a little bit more transparent. Less opaque, however you want to put that. Also, this time, I happened to be watching Julie Cuts, and she has done a lot of the fairy flowers, and that's where I came up with the idea of doing the clear push, sucking some out, and also of what was the other thing? Oh, and also waiting for the resin to thicken up a little bit. So I waited, my resin got to 95 degrees, and that's when I started to decant. And I am going to do this in layers again. Get every bit out. Okay, how do I want to layer this now? I think I'm just going to dump it. My purple was the darkest. I might have made it too dark. It's funny how it just depends on the color of the inks that you're using as to how many drops you need to get the same consistency or the same level of opacity. And these are still transparent, but they look very dark in here, in the cups. If you want to learn how to do these flowers, and again, I'm not doing it exactly how the course had it, I highly recommend that you go to resincourses.com and take the class. Right, I'm going to pour this into the middle. I think I'm just going to do it like a ring pour. Scoop all that goodness out. It looks dark in there, but I can see the blue and green. Let's get to piping. So we do dots with the white. Hopefully now that the resin has thickened up a little bit, these drops will be suspended more and won't go smoosh on the bottom. We will see. All right, let's go. Oh, my resin's definitely thicker. All right, anyway. Okay, doing a clear push instead of a white one. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So my resin is doming in this mold. I have 160 grams of resin total. That's it. Okay, so I am back. I waited 15 minutes after I poured this, and you can still see through to the bottom in there. I'm gonna use a flashlight and show you, hopefully. Maybe you can see in there. Oh, that ring light's kind of in the way. It hasn't completely closed up, but the rest of the inks are just around here underneath. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna suck out that center part. So I'm gonna put you guys up, and that's what we'll do. So I'm just gonna follow what Julie does, which is put it straight down in there so that it's just above the center part. Man, she's got steady hands. So this thing can suck up 5 milliliters. All right, I think that's good for the first one. So I got 4. Oh, that resin's quite thick. I should probably not have waited quite so long. All right, here we go. Let's do that again. I finally got some white. Whew. It's gonna be interesting to see how this works. And the syringe, I'm not even gonna try and save it. What a mess. I'm gonna pour this into a mold, and I'll be back when this is cured, and geez, I hope we get something pretty. Okay, this is still a little bendy, and I know this didn't work because I can see when I hold it up to the light, I can see there's a center there, but let's see just how bad it is. Yep. What was that? It's quite interesting in a weird way. And look, there's my green. My petals are definitely bigger. So waiting worked. I think I waited too long and there wasn't enough time for that stuff to come in, and I didn't have time to really suck it out either. So definitely worth doing again, even with the same colors. And the exact same ratios, let's just not wait. Look at all those bubbles, freaking bubbles. Yeah, let's just not wait. Okay, good to know.